everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Always a special night, not only for the players, but for the fans as we welcome you to the home opener. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Shot! And he just puts it wide of the net.
Sometimes when you're trying to get the puck off from a distance, in particular, the point, you can do things like this.
Moscow's got control of it now from their own end. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Handles the puck. Here's a blast. And up. Moves into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Comes up. Bunko's going to play it against the half wall. Off a stick. Slap shot from the point. Taken along the wall by Kovalenko. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Over to Roy. Another pass. And through with ease. Denies him again. Here's a shot. He gets that one too. All right, there's the end of period number one. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too, and we're coming back with period number two right after this.
Are you a super fan? Here's your chance to prove it. If you have the best decorated car or home, you could win rent.
Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. The wing. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And a nice takeaway by Opalchuk. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. To make something happen at center. Quick feed to Cska. Oh, look at this. Shot. Oh, what a save in front. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Moscow's got the puck. Scores! Oh, that has to feel good.
Get from it, but most importantly, just the rhythm that you can get in after you get your first. Expect that his next shifts will be outstanding, James. He'll be on his toes. You can just see the weight shift, James, there in that slap shot where he's able to just tag it as he walks into it and beats the goaltender low stick side.
Moscow's gone up by one here late in period number two. Now to see if they can build on this when they get to the third.
Well, they'll want to pounce right off this face-off, James. They've had a ton of urgency in the last few shifts, and they found a way to get the go-ahead goal here.
Kamenev's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up.
Be sure to get next year's season tickets now at this session 144.
All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, with 2 periods play. Oh, look at this chance. To his teammate. Here's the blast. Sends the pass across the ice. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough. In the line. Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room. Gets a little bit fine and just misses wide. And try and get on the scoreboard here.
Denies him on the slapper. Makes the save with the glove. St. Petersburg's got possession of the puck. Off a stick and they can't connect. Takes a slap shot from the point. Steps up with the block. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. He's got the puck along the boards. Larionov's caught up with the hook and the official saw it. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Making sure they clear rebounds and that the tender sees absolutely everything that comes their way. Now they're protecting the shutout. Of course, that's a goaltender stat, but everyone should get the reward of that big fat zero.
Handles the puck at the point. Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, often in hockey, we say timing is everything, and when you're down, but...
His goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
St. Petersburg's playing to win here now. They have tied it up here in the third.
You said it, James. They're not sitting back. They're attacking. And this is urgency that often presents you to get to the pockets on the ice, and he gets rewarded for it.
Cutting to the slot. Rips it. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. And there's the buzzer, bringing regulation time to an end. Still tied up. We've got overtime in moments. And they're ready to get it underway. Social media's buzzing with who's going to